What happens when innocence transforms into unimaginable horror? In one of the most shocking cases ever recorded, an 8-year-old boy became the youngest serial killer in history. Join us on Dark Stories as we unravel the haunting and deeply unsettling case of Amarjeet Sada. Amarjeet Sada was no ordinary child. Born in the remote village of Begusarai, India, in 1998, his life seemed unremarkable until authorities uncovered a string of heinous crimes that would shock the world. By the time he was just 8 years old, Amarjeet had already claimed the lives of 3 innocent victims, including members of his own family. Amarjeet grew up in poverty, in a community where daily struggles were the norm. Despite his environment, no one could have anticipated the darkness brewing inside him. His first victim was shockingly close to home, his own 6-month-old sister. In 2006, Amarjeet reportedly took his sister's life in an act of unimaginable violence. His family, instead of alerting the authorities, chose to keep the incident a secret, brushing it off as an unexplainable tragedy. But this silence enabled a pattern of violence to emerge. Months later, tragedy struck again. Amarjeet's second victim was his cousin, another infant just 6 months old. This second act of violence mirrored the first, but the family, bound by tradition and fear, kept quiet yet again. This silence would soon cost another innocent life. The final victim was an infant girl from a neighboring family. The child's disappearance triggered a desperate search, leading to a police investigation. The truth that unfolded was almost too horrifying to believe. When confronted by authorities, Amarjeet didn't deny his crimes. In fact, he openly confessed to the murders, describing the details with a chilling calmness that left investigators stunned. His demeanor was unnervingly detached. He smiled as he recounted his actions, showing no remorse for his victims. Police were horrified as the boy led them to the spot where he had discarded the last victim's body. The sheer brutality of the crime, combined with Amarjeet's young age, left the community reeling. How could a child so young commit such atrocities? Experts believe Amarjeet may have suffered from a severe psychological disorder that rendered him incapable of understanding the value of human life. It's possible that his environment, marked by poverty, violence, and neglect, contributed to his actions. But even with these explanations, the question remained: was he born with this darkness, or was it a product of his circumstances? The case sent shockwaves through the community, where trust was shattered and fear took hold. Families began to question how a child could harbor such sinister tendencies without anyone noticing. In India, the legal system faced a unique challenge. Amarjeet was too young to be prosecuted as an adult. Instead, he was placed in a juvenile home, where he would remain until the age of 18. This decision sparked outrage and debate. Many feared that his violent tendencies could resurface after his release, putting society at risk once more. Would rehabilitation be enough for a child who had already shown such a profound capacity for violence? Or was he beyond saving? The case of Amarjeet Sada leaves us with haunting questions. How could someone so young commit such evil acts? Today, Amarjeet would be in his 20s, but his whereabouts and current state remain unknown, leaving this dark chapter in history without closure. Amarjeet Sada's story forces us to confront the uncomfortable truth about the human psyche and the potential for darkness, even in the youngest among us. What are your thoughts on this chilling case? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more unsettling true crime tales from Dark Stories.